Hello there. Okay, so we are 3 minutes before the end of the first auction day one. So I just wanted to, I'm actually going to be using a referral link from somebody else in my group because I want to keep using different referral links every day. Okay, so now, and I'm not going to be putting in this much BNB every day. I'm just putting in a little bit more in this beginning part. So in the first day, okay, and maybe in the first few days I might put a little bit more, but I'm going to be going in consistently every day. So I just wanted to show you this. So I'm going to add another 5 BNB. So I've got, as you can see here, I've got 5 BNB in my wallet. I've only got 2 minutes 30 left before the end of the auction. Okay, so I'm going to add another 5. And as you can see, there's a lot of BNB in here, nearly 931 participants. So it's really good for day one. And I'm just hoping that everyone doesn't put all their BNB in day one, because it's not the way to do this. You need to be consistent and create ladder stakes, which I'm going to show you in the next video. Well, in the video when I can show you. I can't show you right now because this is the first day. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on enter here, and I'm going to put in 5. So the referral link that I used was from my group, and they'll get 1%, which is really good, in tokens. So you receive those tokens when the auction is complete. You'll get those from the referral. Okay, so I'm going to enter the auction with 5. My MetaMask will come up, and then I'm going to go confirm. Okay, so we've still got 1 minute and 36, so we should be okay. It should come through as let's hope, but I'm sure we'll be okay. It doesn't usually, you can come in sometimes even 20 seconds before. A lot of people did what's called, there we go, successfully entered. So now you can see here I've got 10. Okay, so what a lot of people were doing in the older version, the T2X version, is they were coming in, if there wasn't many participants for the day, or if there wasn't a lot of tokens in here, a lot of investments in here, they'd come in right before the end of it to try and get as many tokens as possible out of this allocation. So we used to call it sniping. So I guess that's where the word came from. So as you can see now, I've got 10 in here, and there is still, let me do this, let's refresh this. And there's a lot of people on here. There must be, because you can see that this is all not loading right now. So it's obviously a lot of people coming in right at the end in the last few seconds to try and get in, because it's not loading the data. So it means it's probably got a little bit. Oh, here we go. There we go. Just came up now. So I don't even see my 5 BNB. It's actually, this is from 3 minutes ago. So it's obviously it's having an issue loading the data. Okay, so we've got, here we go, 10 seconds left. So once this is complete, it usually takes, it could take a minute or two before the actual, before it resets. You can see it's gone to 0.0. Oh, that went straight down. See, now it's gone to 23.59. So now this is the new auction. Okay, this is the next day. So if you're trying to go in now, you won't get in. All right. Now, sometimes it can take, because the contract's got to work in the background, the smart contract's got to get everything organized, right? It might take a minute or two before this button here changes from enter. I'm not sure what the new button says. It might say claim or something like that. We'll see in a minute. But so we've got, look, it's 23.59. I remember from past, I used to wait until this was like 23. I think it was even, I'd wait 5 minutes or something, but we can try right now. So we'll try right now. We'll refresh this page. Oh, okay, great. So we've got a click. So it's actually looks like it's moving even faster. Okay, which is really cool. So as you can see, right here, this is how many tokens I got. No, that's not it, is it? Let me have a look. Your deposits. Oh no, here it is here, sorry. This is the amount that I got right here. Okay, so I got 18,362 tokens. Okay, which is really cool. So this was the total deposits that was made for that auction. Okay, 1,633 BNB, which is really good. All right. Now, as you can see, so this is day one. See how many tokens we have here? We have 3 million. Notice on day 2, it's less. See that? So every day, you've got to take this into consideration. It's very important that every day in the auction, this amount will reduce. okay, which means less tokens, right? Which means that less to be distributed between everybody that goes in each auction. So that's why it's important to go in each day and try and get as many tokens as you can earlier on. I mean, it's not important. It is important, but you can also get tokens every day. So it's important to be consistent and to keep the way that I'm going to do it. This is the way that I'm going to do it. Is in the original project T2X, I did a 30-day, what I call a 30-day ladder. Okay, and that's I put in every day I go in the auction. Okay, and then I set the stake time for 30 days. So every day I go in, I set it for 30 days. Okay, so on the 30th day, then the first stake that I created becomes available and I can claim it. Then on day 31, the second one that I started in auction number 2 and day 2 becomes available, and so forth. And what I do is when I claim it, is I don't keep all the BNB. All right, I get the tokens back, obviously, from the stake when I claim it after on the 30th day or the 31st day. I get the stake, I get the tokens back when I claim it. I also get the BNB from the rewards. And what I do is, because you need to support the platform, right? You want this to go long term. So in order to help that along, you want to try and put a little bit back into the platform each time. Okay, so when I claim my stake on the 30th day, I'll get my tokens, I'll restake them, and then I'll go into that day's auction as well, and I'll put in some of the BNB from the profits that I got. So for example, if I got 5 BNB, I might put 2 BNB back in. Okay, and then the next day, the 31st day or the 32nd day, when I get my second original stake coming back, my day 2 stake, that will become available, and I'll do the same thing. Okay, so that means you're not always taking. You know, if you be greedy, things don't last. That's why these things always disappear so fast. It's because people have been greedy. You don't want to be like that, because it doesn't work. It's plain and simple. You want to be helping the community grow, help it grow. You know, always put back. Don't always take. You know, get that mentality out of your head. Give back. Okay. So, as you can see, we've got this one here is finished, complete. Okay. Now this is the new one. All right. So I'm not going to enter this yet, because I'm going to get somebody else's referral from the group. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come into the auction maybe 3 or 4, maybe even 5 times a day. Right. And I'm going to break up how much BNB I'm going to put in for different referrals from my group, so everybody gets a chance. All right. So I can do multiple each day. All right. So that's how I'm going to do it, to help the group out and help the people in the group, in the Discord group. Link in the description for the Discord group. Okay. Right. So let's see if we can do this collect, and then I can show you how this works, and we can go through a stake. All right. So I'm going to click on collect. Okay. It comes up, and we've got the gas is pretty cheap, which is good compared to the last one. So we just go to confirm. Now remember, if you watched the last video, I showed you how to add this token to MetaMask so it's visible. Okay, so don't stress out if you go to collect and you don't see the tokens in there, because it will show up in the actual, on this page, on the staking page, but it might not show up, and it will show up here, but it might not show up. It might not show up in your MetaMask if you haven't added the token. See, I have added the token, and you can see here the tokens have already come. See that? Got 18,411. Now, the reason why it's more than oh no, hold on. Yeah, you can see I've got 18,000 here in total, and I've got a few more. And I guess that's from, a few must be from referrals, I guess. That's what it is, okay? So that's when your referrals will turn up. All right? So now that we have the tokens in here, you can see that they're in here. Now, we can go and referral bonus. Oh, here you can see here, it shows the referral bonus. Okay? Right there. Okay, 59. Cool. Awesome. Okay, so now that we've got our tokens in here, now we're ready to go and make the stake. Okay, so we're going to click on the staking tab. Okay, so like I said, what I'm going to do, you don't have to do this the way I'm doing it, but this is just me from past experience. I like to go in every day with a. You don't have to go in with a lot. You know, if you've only got a budget of $1,000, break it up into pieces. You know, if you've only got like, 1 BNB or 2 BNB or however many you've got, just break it up into pieces, but try and go in consistently each day with a little bit if you can, because there will be some days when you get more tokens than others, all right? Because less people go in some days, and you know, I can see though that this platform is going to be very popular, okay? And I can see there's going to be a lot of people coming in each day. So I think this is going to be on a different level than the last one, for sure. I think this is going to be very popular because people are going to do very well. You're going to make a lot of money out of this if you do this right, and you sacrifice that first, you know, few weeks or even month, right, to do longer stakes, because longer pays better. All right, remember that longer pays better, and it does, especially with this. If you think that the best way is to put in, you know, 10 BNB for 5 days, you're going to be very disappointed at watching other people make a lot more money than you. So longer pays better. All right. So with what I'm going to do, originally in the original platform T2X, I did 30-day ladder. I'm not going to do that in this one. I'm going for 60 days. All right. I want to do 60 days. All right. So I'm going to, in the tokens to stake. Okay. Now you can see here that I've got 18,411. Okay. Now I always had issues in the previous platform if I put the decimal point and put tokens in after that. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to round the numbers off. And I think you should too. It'll just make it easier. And it probably, because of the contract algorithms, it might make it cheaper on fuel and gas. Fuel. It's not a car, but it might make it cheaper on gas. I don't know if that's for sure, but all I know is that I always found it easier and for the contract to actually, you know, confirm if I just put in round numbers. So I'm only going to put in 18,411. Okay. Now I'm doing one stake. You can do multiple stakes. You could break this up. You know, if, for example, I wanted to do 4 stakes, I could put, like, for example, 1,000 tokens in here. I'm sorry, not 1,000. Let's say 4,000. All right, 4,000. And I could do the stake for 10 days and then do another one for 20 days and another one for 30 days. I could do it like that to just see how it goes. If I wanted to get profit back faster, I could do it like that. But I'm not going for that. I'm going for the long term, more profit and more consistent passive income over time. Okay, I want this to last for a long time. All right, so that's why I'm doing it, because your money is secure. Your BNB is secure. Once it comes in as your rewards, that's it. It's yours. It doesn't matter how long it takes to get it back. It's yours. And think about it. If you think that the market is going to be up in 60 days from now, or it's going to be doing well, think about how much your BNB could be worth at that time. Oh, look, the market could be down. It's quite possible. You know, and everybody's predicting all sorts of stuff. But in my way of thinking, I think we're going to be in this, what they call bear market. I don't know if we're in a total bear market, but we're in a down sort of, we're just staying around here. We're in a consistent market at the moment. But I think the market hopefully will be up in 60 days. And if that's the case, my BNB will be worth more, a lot more. Okay, so I'm going for 60 days. And I'm going for a 60-day ladder. So that means every day I'm going to come in this auction. All right, and every day I'm going to put a little bit in. It might not be a lot every day. Some days it might be more. It depends how much I can afford at the time. All right. But every day for 60 days, I'm going to do that. And then on the 60th day or the 61st day, I will get my first stake. It will be available to me because it will end in 60 days. All right. So every day I come in here, I'm going to be doing 60 days, 60 days, 60 days, 60 days. All right. In 60 days, my first one will become available. I will then collect it. All right, I'll collect the BNB and I'll collect the tokens, because you get all of this. You get the tokens. You'll get the tokens back, and you'll get the BNB and the bonus tokens as well. Okay, and then I will restake the tokens. I will then add more BNB that day into another auction, and just keep doing it, keep rolling it, and keep creating more stakes. All right. And you will see, if you do something like me, you can do it in a shorter span. You could do it in a 10-day rolling one and then increase the next one after 10 days. The first stake that becomes available, make that a 15-day stake and keep rolling your ladder and increasing your ladder size. I'm just doing it 60 because that's the way I want to do it. All right, and I think it's, most people I think will do a 30 stake ladder. I want to do 60. I want to take advantage because I know this is going to be here for long term, and I know that that's the way to do it if you want more money. If you want more passive income long term. Okay, so tokens to stake, I'm putting 18,411. 18,411. Okay, days to stake, I'm putting in 60. Okay, so that's my stake, and every day I'm going to be doing the same time, 60. All right, 60, 60, 60 until the 60th day, and then I'll see what I'm going to do after that. But for now, it's 60. All right. So click on stake. It's going to bring up MetaMask. Come down here, click on confirm. And once it confirms through the contract, we should see it all do its magic here. So we'll just wait for it. Don't worry about this. This is just my ESET. It'll come up 2 more times. And there we go. Successfully staked. 18,411 for 60 days. Okay, so it hasn't shown here, but if I refresh this, there it is. Look. Now, starting soon, what this means is that it won't actually go active until the following auction. Okay, so when this timer up here runs out, okay, in 23 hours and it becomes the next auction, this will then go live. All right, this will go live. So that will be your first day staking. Okay, so then after that day, which will be the next auction, not this one, but the next one, that will be the first day that you actually get your first rewards. Okay, and then after that, it will be every day. So this only happens in the beginning. All right, you get these first couple of days that it happens. So it's starting soon, which means that when this runs out, day ends, and it starts the next day, that will then become active. And then the following day will be the day that you get your first rewards. Okay, that will actually show up here. Okay, you can see I've already got some bonus tokens here, which is great. Look, and I've got 848, which is really good. And that's because I've staked for 60 days. Okay, so you can see the start day is 3. Okay, that will be the start when it actually starts, because this is day, now we're in day 2, but it will actually start in day 3 when this actually, actually starts earning rewards. Okay, so it'll end day 63. All right, so you can see here we've got self-stake, so that option is already available, which is really cool. Okay, so that's it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep coming in here every day, and I'm going to make it for 60 days. So the next one that I make, actually, you know what? Well, I can't actually show you until it ends, but until I have more tokens. But anyway, tomorrow on the next one, when this auction finishes, I'll come in and I'll show you again what it's going to look like on the second one, and then I can show you the ladder style, okay, which is really cool. Okay, now something I forgot actually to mention, which is really important, and I overlooked this, is see here down under my referral bonus. Now you can see I've got 340. Now before, when I showed you just earlier on in the video, it was only 59. Now the reason why is I forgot to mention this is that these referral bonus tokens will turn up when the person that used your referral link claims their tokens in the auction. Okay, so obviously not everybody that's used your referral link is going to claim them at the same time. All right, so for people out there that are putting their referral link out there, it won't all come at one time. Every time when the auction finishes and that specific person has used your referral link and they go and claim their tokens, you will then get those tokens at 5%. Okay, and they will get their 1% when they actually claim their tokens from the auction. Okay, so this will accumulate, and you might find that sometimes you might come in here a few hours later and you might have a lot more tokens in here. Okay, and that'll be because people have then claimed their tokens from the auction. Okay, so what you can do is, because now this has started a new auction, right, a new day, you can wait until as close as you can before the end, and then hopefully you've accumulated all your referrals or whatever, and then you can create a new stake. Okay, so I've got 280 here. All right, tokens. I could actually create a new stake now, but I'm going to wait until this is closer, until make sure that everybody's used the referral and have claimed their tokens, and hopefully that'll be a few more, and then I'll just make another stake. Okay, so I forgot to mention that part. All right, so look, I hope that's helped, and definitely come and join the Discord group, because I'm sure that you'll get some valuable information from there, and there's a bunch of really great people in there. The group's coming along nicely. There's a lot of knowledgeable people and a lot of new people in the space, so you can learn a lot. If you're new to crypto, you can come in there and learn a lot. So look, Avarice is looking great. Everything runs so much smoother than the original. Like, things happen quicker. It just works well. And I love that. I'm really digging this platform already. I mean, I'm really excited about this platform. I think it's we've got something special here. And I think, you know, people that really do this well and you know, help create a community-driven platform like that, not just my community, but everybody's community, just all together, and we really do this the right way, I think this is going to benefit a lot of people long term. A lot of people are going to make some really good money and have some amazing passive income from this for a long time. Okay? Have a great day.